everyone, I am Fathima Amna. I am a student of Guru Sir Abhiman Sir Science class. Today I am here to explain you the first unit of science, that is Wonders of the Living World. So I have selected some subtopics. They are characteristics of organisms, plants, animals and microorganisms. Do you know what is the environment? The environment is our surrounding, including us. There are several things in our environment. We can divide those things into two groups. They are living things and non-living things. Now let's see about living things. Plants, microorganisms and animals are examples for living things. Non-living things. What are non-living things? Non-living things are furniture, instruments, vehicles, soil, water are examples for non-living things. Okay, now let's go to see about characteristics of organisms. Okay, there are 5 main characteristics of organisms. They are growth, nutrition, movement, respiration, and reproduction. So first let's discuss about growth. What is growth? Increase in size, height and amount is called growth. Now let's see some examples. Germination of a seed, a puppy become a dog, a kitten become a cat are examples for growth. Now let's see about nutrition. Satisfying the food requirements of organisms is called nutrition. Plants do photosynthesis to produce food by themselves, and they take light energy, carbon dioxide, soil, water and produce food. As a subproduct, they release oxygen. This process is known as photosynthesis. Now let's see about movement. Moving from one place to another is called locomotion. Plants grow fixed to the ground, but they don't locomote, but they show movements. How is that? Now let's see how is that. When a mimosa plant is touched, it shows sleeping movements, and Albizia, Sesbania, Turmarine plants show sleeping movements at evening. Animals have special appendages to locomote and move. Some examples: arms, legs, fins, wings. And animals use several ways to locomote. They are running, swimming, flying. Now let's see about respiration. Taking air into our body is known as inhale, and releasing air is known as exhale. The oxygen reacts with our stored food and produce energy. As a subproduct, we release carbon dioxide. This process is known as respiration. Now let's see a small experiment to find out that carbon dioxide, that exhaled air contains carbon dioxide. Now take a small test tube and put colorless lime water into it, and through the straw you can bubble it to 2 minutes, and you can observe that the colorless lime water has turned to milky color. From this you can conclude that exhaled air contains carbon dioxide. Now let's go to reproduction. A matured living being produces new members in the same species is known as reproduction. Examples: germination of a seed, a matured dog give a birth to a puppy, a matured cat give a birth to a kitten, a mother give a birth to a baby. Now let's move to the now let's see about plants. Plants can be divided into 3 groups. They are based on living environment, based on nature, and based on morphological features. Now let's see some examples for based on living environment. Based on living environment: terrestrial, aquatic, coastal, mangrove are examples for based on living environment. Based on nature: trees, plants, creepers, shrubs are examples. Based on morphological features: stems, roots, flowers, fruits, leaves, they are examples for them. Now let's go to the next subtopic. The third subtopic is animals. We can divide animals into 5 main groups. The first one is based on living environment. Now let's see some examples for it. Terrestrial, aquatic and aerial are examples for it. The second one is based on mode of their locomotion. Walking, sleeping, creeping, flying are examples. Third one, based on external characteristics. Shape, color, appendages are examples. Based on feeding mechanism. Now let's see some examples. Swallow without chew, chew and swallow, suck. Fifth one, based on type of food. Herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous are examples for them. Okay, now let's move to our last subtopic. It is microorganisms. Okay, now let's see about microorganisms. Organisms that cannot be seen with our naked eye is called microorganisms. Now let's see some examples. This is amoeba. This is amoeba and it is a microorganism. It can change its shape to any size. This is paramecium. This is the shape of the paramecium. This is Chlamydomonas. It is green color and can do photosynthesis. These are some shapes of bacteria. These are some viruses. Viruses show both living and non-living features, and they can be observed with only electron microscope. Okay friends, now I taught you about microorganisms. I hope that you have a very well idea about microorganisms. Now, can we see microorganisms through our naked eye? No. We can see microorganisms through only microscope. So, microscope is used to observe organisms that we cannot see with our naked eye. So, there are two types of microscopes. The first one is light microscope. We can call it as compound microscope. And the second one is electron microscope. So, I am going to wind up the session now. Thank you for watching my video. Let's meet with another video. Bye.
Right, Puta. Fathima, Amna, my grade 6 English medium student. You did a great job, right? You present the lesson very well and it is pleasant, Puta. Your explanations, right? Your pronunciations and your attitude, all are very good, right? So it's a great job, Puta. And all the others can understand the lesson very well. Especially, now you remember the lesson. That's the thing, main point, right? You can you no need to learn the lesson again by again. Now you get all the idea about the lesson. And the others also can do the same thing like this, teaching to the others, right? Then that will help you to remember all the details in those lessons, right? So පුතා ඉතින් පුතේ ගොඩක් හොඳයි. හරි හොඳටම කරලා තියෙනවා. අනිත් අයටත් ගොඩක් හොඳයි. හොඳටම පැහැදිලි. හරි ලස්සනටම පුතේවා ප්‍රසන්ට් කරනවා. හරි ඔයාටත් අර මොනවද? අර හැකියාව හොඳටම තියෙනවා නේ. මොනවද? You can become a great presenter, right? නේ නිකන් මොනවා හරි නිවුස් එකක් ප්‍රසන්ට් කරන්න හරි media unit එකේ වගේ ඉස්කෝලේ media unit එක වගේ තියෙනවා පුතේ. You can participate for that unit, right? You can join with the media unit, right? එනිසා මම ඒකත් යෝජනා කරනවා පුතේ. ඒකත් practice කරන්න පුතේ. ගොඩක් වටිනවා. හරි ගොඩක් වටිනවා. ඒ හැකියාව උනොත් ඉගෙන ගන්න එක වගේම ඉස්සරහා ජීවිතයට වැදගත් වෙන, right? Okay පුතා. ඒකටත් මම කරන අනිත් අයටත් කියන පුතේ මේ වගේම lessons හොඳට කරන්න. පුතේ අනිත් lessons ටිකත් ඔය වගේම හොඳටම පැහැදිලිව කරන්න පුතේ. ඔක්කොටම වඩා වීඩියෝ එකේ වටිනාකම මොකද්ද? තමන්ට පාඩම හොඳට මතක හිටිනවා. ආයි වෙනම අමුතුවෙන් පාඩම් කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. දැන් ඔය පළවෙනි පාඩමෙන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඇහුවොත් මොකක් හරි හොඳටම උත්තර ලියන්න පුළුවන් අම්නට. නේ? යාළුවන්ටත් මේක බලලා හොඳ අයිඩියා එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. නේ? දැන් ඔහොම දැන් මම පළවෙනි වතාවට මම උගන්නන එක ඕගොල්ලෝ බලනවා. ඊට පස්සේ යාළුවෝ උගන්නන ඒවා බලනවා. ඔහොම බලලා තමන් උගන්නනවා අනිත් අයට. ඒතර පුතේ ආයි පාඩම් කරන දෙයක් නෑ. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් ටික කරනවා. අම්න ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් උත් කරලා තිබ්බ පුතේ. හොඳයි. ඉස්සරහට ඊටු ටිකත් ඔය වගේම හොඳට කරන්න පුතේ. right. okay.
6 ශ්‍රේණියේ සිට 11 ශ්‍රේණිය දක්වා සිංහල සහ ඉංග්‍රීසි මාධ්‍ය දෙකින්ම නුගේගොඩ පිහිටි පන්තියට පැමිණ හෝ Zoom හරහා මුළු දිවයිනටම අප පන්තිවල සුවිශේෂීතා සියලුම විෂය කරුණු ප්‍රායෝගික පරීක්ෂණද සමගින් මුල සිට විෂය ඉගැන්වීම සඳහා නව තාක්ෂණය මෙන්ම සාම්ප්‍රදායික ක්‍රමද යොදා ගැනීම ගුරුවරයා විසින්ම සකස් කරන ලද වැඩපොත මාසික පරීක්ෂණ වාර විභාග සහ දෙමව්පිය රැස්වීම සියලුම සිසුන් සඳහා අන්තර්ජාලයේ වෙබ් පිටුවක් ලැබීම සහ එමගින් පසුගිය පන්ති නැවත නැරඹීම නොපැමිණි පන්ති නැවත නැරඹීම ඔන්ලයින් එක්සෑම් වැනි පහසුකම් ලැබීම සියලු දරුවන්ගේ විෂය දැනුම සහ විභාග ප්‍රතිඵල පිළිබඳ පූර්ණ වගකීම කොරෝනා වසංගත තත්ත්වය අවසන් වුවද සියලුම ඔන්ලයින් පන්ති නොනවත්වා පැවැත්වේ. වැඩි විස්තර දැන ගැනීමට දරුවාගේ නම ශ්‍රේණිය 076යි 768යි 1431 හෝ 077යි 287යි 99යි 70 යන අංකයට WhatsApp කරන්න. සයන්ස් විද්‍යාව අභිමන් විතක්ෂණ